Hey everyone, it's King Damon. Welcome to another episode of Alien vs. Humans, The Onslaught. So once again, I say sorry that it's been a while. As you can tell, I am sort of recovering from a cold that kind of hit me around... Well, I say cold, it was a flu. I actually took 2 days off because of it, unfortunately. But I was back in just a day or two after Christmas, so... It's been hitting me a lot longer than most of my colds do. Usually I get over stuff in three days or so. This one's lasting with me. Oh, good. We found some aliens. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, shit. Perfect. So we'll get Jack back. I like to use the Skyhopter, I find, a little bit more just because of the fact that... Oh, get off the Skyraptor. You don't go nowhere, Lindsay. I feel bad that I don't use, like, these three, but... I mean, I use Jeremy because he is more of a main member. Like, they do have Lindsay, Matt... Not so much Trevor anymore. But Lindsay and Matt they use quite often. More Matt, actually, last couple of times. Jesus. But if you guys want me to add him, I will. But right now, I think I've had too many people. Oh, shit. I almost forgot. So let's go 1 hour. Just so it gets there. Yes. So we won't have Jeff in this one. Anyway, so like I was saying, it has been some time since my last recording. There is something kind of serious that happened. It happened just a little bit, a couple of weeks, I guess, before. Because the date the Dice... so you guys know the date of the Dicecast episode, that one happened around the end of November. I think it was like November 23rd. And the events that happened the events I'm going to tell you happened in November 16th. And it's going to be kind of odd. I'm not going to lie. It's going to sound weird. I mean, you probably have to know full details. But again, I tried to give full details. And it turned into a freaking 40-minute video. And I'm just like, yeah, I can't do this to them. That's way, way too long. So I'm just going to kind of give the note parts. So unfortunately, I've been kind of... Well, I can't even say if I've been banished. It's been a long time coming, really. Because me and... Well, fuck it, I might as well say. So I've been banished essentially from the family. But again, I can't really say banished because it's been a long time coming in the sense that me and my family have never gone along. Really, like, if I'm going to say straight, we've never gone along. And it's nothing to do with the fact that, like, they're super bad people overall and I'm super bad. It's nothing really that serious. Like, it's not like my parents ever beat me to death or did anything really serious to me. It's just... I guess to sum it up, for my dad, he never liked the fact that I was a nerd. I don't know what he was like to nerds in high school. Like, I apologize for any high school kids that didn't like him. He might have been nice, but because he did live in a small town. But anyway, the point is that I don't think he liked the fact that his son was a bit nerdy. And also, I just also never had really any interest in taking over his family company. So that upset him too. So I was basically like nothing like him. And some family... Oh, thank God, I think he's wearing armor. Some families do sort of kind of encourage it. Like, it depends. Like, if your kid's bad, I fully understand not really liking how they are. But if your kid's a good kid, like, I personally don't see any... Oh, I wasted bullets. I personally don't see any issue, but they just never liked the fact that I was different. And for my mom, she kind of... I think the first time she didn't really like me was probably because of the fact that I was a boy and she really wanted a girl. Like, I have a half brother, so I think she was always afraid that if my dad if they had another boy, that he wouldn't treat Chris like a son. Like, he would just kind of see him. I hate that I'm using names, whatever. YOLO. You guys don't know last names. So anyway, I think he never felt like. He always got probably worried that he wouldn't then, which is not the case because they have a lot in common, a lot more than me and him do. But anyway, I'm ranting too much. So the point is that, like, my mom never really, I think, liked me just because I was a boy. And then when my sister grew, she's basically admitted a couple of times, like several times actually, that had my sister been born, she would have gotten her tooth out because she only ever wanted really 2 kids. So I was lucky to be born, essentially. Thank God for, I guess, my wife, maybe. So it kind of sucks. So there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of other details that you're missing out on. But the point of the matter is, I'm not saying they didn't like me. They probably, well, they didn't like me, but it's not like I was, like I said, ever, like, I was fed, I got clothes, you know, they still bought me stuff and everything, but never got connection. Like, I don't think you can ever say me and my family are close. Like, me and my family. My sister and my brother are both pretty close to the family because, again, they do things and are exactly how my parents want, or at least close enough. And it's just me, I've never made them proud. I honestly feel like no matter what I did, unless I did a lot of things, they wouldn't be. And they've always had and there's a lot of other things, like I said, they've always had a problem with my wife just because of the fact that, and I'm not calling racist here, but maybe not so much my dad, but my mom, yeah. But again, it's a lot to take in. I don't want to just start telling you stuff that's just going to bum you out. That's not my goal with this video. This is just like a keeping you updated video. And it's just how it is. It's a lot of things have just really annoyed me. You can ask me questions down below. Like, I'm not going to go into a big topic unless you want me to. My goal is never to bum you guys out. But I wanted to let you know so that you have an idea of what's going on, why I was gone for so long. And I would say that it really should affect me, and it's actually weirded me out that it's not affecting me that much. Actually, if anything, I feel almost better. Because like I said, it's hard living up to something that you're never going to be able to do. I was never going to be able to be what my parents wanted. And that always bothered me because I always felt like I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Like, I've never done anything more than what, I wouldn't say most kids, but a lot more kids than how they made it seem. They made it seem like no kids did some of the stuff I did, but there's quite a few. I should know. I deal with people even crazier stories every day in my job. But it is what it is, you know? Like, they were meant to just keep me alive, I guess, to meet my wife, and that's the end of it, you know? Like, if I could go back and do things differently with them, would I? I mean, no, because I'm happy with the way I am. I love it. Like this that I do right now, even though it always upset them. They hated that I did this YouTube stuff. Hated it. They thought it was so stupid. But it's a hobby to me. I love this. I would not give this up. I would never treat this as a job, just because I feel like that would almost ruin it for me. Not unless I get hired by Rooster Teeth, of course. That's gonna change. I don't know. I don't know. It's a really surreal feeling, you know. Like I'm proud of myself. I stood up to them, but to let you know how I'm not gonna tell you details on the fight, but it all took essentially 3 minutes 48 seconds in the actual fight part. Like, most of it was me just walking up, getting the courage to try and confront them about the stuff that they were doing wrong, the stuff that was making me upset. But they just wanted, I know what they wanted. They wanted the same thing they always did, which was just bully and control. And they hate when they lose control. But I couldn't take it anymore. I could not take what they were doing to me, my wife. I got sick of it. So it does suck, as I said, but I don't know. I guess it's just the way things are, and I'm okay with it in a weird way. Not in the sense that, like, it's great that I lost family. Like, I'm upset about that. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like there was no other way it was going to go down. Even that day, it felt like that was the way it was meant to be. It's a really weird feeling. If I had to give it anything, it's odd, but I have to say, like, family is not necessarily by blood to me. It's more like, if family is family. Like, you care about each other, you want to be there for each other. That's what it is. Like, I love my friend Sean, like, as a brother. And I love his family, and I love my wife's family. And that's, I guess, enough. But as I said, like, you guys can message me down below if you have any questions. Like, I'll be happy to answer. Like, what was the final confrontation? I will give you this, that, like, what led up to the moment that got into the fight was I ignored them for a while because of what they were doing. I was mad because I was trying to explain myself and they weren't understanding, so I just stopped talking to them for a little while. And that's when threats happened, and then they gave me an ultimatum that said basically, you better show up tonight and we're gonna. They say talk, but I've done talks with them before, and it's not the same. It's not like a family talk. Like, I know what you guys are thinking right now, but it's not like that. It's different. And when I tried to just make it into a talk that didn't involve them just basically beating me down until they won, they got mad, and I just said I just walked away. I said I'm done. So I don't know what the future is going to hold about it, but I'm hoping maybe, just I don't know if I even want to go back. Like, I think this is just how it's going to be, and that's just how it's going to be. And it's okay, guys. So if any of you are worried about me, don't worry. I'll be just fine. As I said, you can comment down in the section below. Ask me any questions you want. I don't mind. I'm not shy about them. So, awkward to say this, but as always, like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. And again, I'm really sorry if I bummed you guys out, but I just want to keep you up to date with what happened. It's, like I said, it happened November 16th, so I've been holding this back for some time. I didn't let it ruin the Dicecast episode, thank God. But, yeah. So I'll see you guys next time on Alien vs. Human, The Onslaught. See you guys. Bye.